Hey everyone, rather Incoherent here. Welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. We've just picked up the habitat builder. We're sort of off on the corner of the map. I think it's hard to tell. And you can just barely make out the fact there's a glow whale over there. I'm kind of low on food these days, and I'm not really sure what's going on. So rather than start another exploring, I'm going to head back to base, probably make a base now that I can do that. And I'll be back on my way over here later. So I went back to base, I've caught some bladderfish, I have made water, drank water, I'm no longer about to die. I need a wiring kit and fiber mesh, which I believe I have both. Yes. So we are no longer at any risk when we're exploring deeper caves, which is fantastic, because that's sort of the big thing we're going to be doing this episode. I'm just going to unbind the knife entirely, I guess. Speaking of unbinding things, this flashlight has no purpose. Can I make the stasis rifle? I think I need magnetite, right? Yeah. Well, that's not really happening. I can go deep now. I can probably go get the magnetite in that hellish unfinished cave beneath the twisty bridges, but that's for later. So we're just done with the flashlight, because there's already a flashlight on the Sea Glide. And we're gonna go build a base somewhere, somehow. So, just flipping through all the stuff available to me, it looks like it's pretty much all the same things that I would expect to be in the game. Now, if I actually think about where I want to build my base... What was that? Is that a penguin floating in the sky? No, it's close... I have so many questions so rapidly. What is this? What am I looking at? I don't know why I went under the water. I honestly have no idea what that is. I'm gonna build a propulsion cannon and see if I can grab it. I think that's why I'm building the propulsion cannon now. I need to know. Now, I strongly expect the answer is, it is a glitch, it's not supposed to be there, what are you doing, stop wasting your time, kid. But I mean, what's the point of living if I don't try to do this? Alright, slight problem with my plan. All the penguins have got... There it is. There are penguins falling from the sky. And they just vanished again. Whatever. It looks like it's out of range, whatever it is. However, this raises other fun questions. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it would do. That's pretty good. Get the fuck out of here. Collisions cause damage. Yeah, you can't kill them that way. Oh. What a brutal world we live in. I'm glad I built this. Okay. No, we have plans about actually accomplishing something meaningful, I think. That was a good detour. I'm glad I did that. So, I guess I want to be on this iceberg so I can look around. Iceberg? Sheet ice, rather. Okay, so this is my starting light pod. That's the island over there with the rock punchers. And there wasn't really anything in this direction as far as I could tell that was really finished. So I think I want to head out like 300 meters this way, find a border between multiple biomes, and set up my base there. Like, ideally, I'll find a kelp forest on the other side of the twisty bridges. And I'll just drop everything over there. I'm not quite sure where I want my base, to be honest. Because, yeah, I'm a clueless scrub. I've got no idea what's what. Can I build it on top of the ice? I don't want to, but now I need to know if I can. It looks like the answer is a resounding no, you cannot do this. Which, I mean, makes sense. This is an incredibly unstable place to build. Why are these penguins so broken? Whatever. Okay. Here's Twisty Bridges. It goes pretty deep around here. I was thinking maybe I want to, like, build somewhere else. I'm just gonna build here. This is a neat area. Do I want to build between these spires? That seems like a pretty badass place to be. Yeah, I'm just doing this. We're just doing it this way. I'm not gonna think about this. The more I think, the longer this takes. I just want a base. Okay, between these spires seems to have some slight difficulties. We're gonna build somewhere else. Looks like I'm thinking after all. Yeah, I tried to avoid this. Honestly, because of the performance issues and the twisty bridges, I'm gonna build somewhere else. So glow whales are over there. Yeah, this is about the midway point between glow whales and where we started. I think right here is fine. I can see kelp for like this feels as close to the middle of the map as I can reasonably get. We have some lighting issues, it would seem. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we're pretty much out of titanium. We need at least... we need some sort of power. Is the inside broken? Alright, the inside at least isn't pitch black.
All primary systems online.
I got literally no titanium. What will I do with all of this quartz then? Alright, change of plans. I just need to put down wall lockers right now. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Let's not do this. Let's just explore and find some titanium. It's a really easy resource to get. Let's not deconstruct the whole base to afford a locker in a smaller base. Let's just find titanium. It's everywhere, right? Oh, we built it on top of a blood kelp thing. That's actually really convenient, because one of the things I wanted to do, aside from explore with the glow whales, was to explore deeper into one of these. I don't know if this one will go as deep as the other one did, but the other one went beneath 100 meters, so we had to stop exploring it. What am I looking at? 1 second. What are you? Is this a plant or a fossilized predator? I honestly can't tell. So I never tried to stab this last time. Turns out it wouldn't have helped. It's a little bit volcanic down here. Maybe a lot of it volcanic. On the bright side, we finally figured out what was erupting. Collecting resources might be sort of a moot point. The only thing I really need at this point is titanium. And honestly, the fastest way to get that is probably just to, like, scan sea glides in the safe shallows. They're everywhere. Oh, it's just more and more worthless silver and gold. Where's the iron at? Okay, so this one just has a volcano inside of it, which isn't really what I was looking for. I didn't put a beacon next to my base. Okay, here we go. We found the base again. We don't have the ability to drop a beacon because we don't have one. Can we fix that? Can I make a fabricator? All right, this is step 1. And step 2, thank God. And once again, I don't have enough titanium to do anything of use. And I don't know, home sweet home, who cares? Just something that designates there is a building here. Okay, so I finally gotten everything moved over to my new base. I've collected a few fish so that I won't starve to death or dehydrate. I'm very disappointed, not in the lighting glitch. The lighting glitch is fine, but the strut mechanics haven't been improved since the previous game. Not only are they awful, every time I come back to the base, they're a new kind of awful. So this is our very small, very normal base. We really don't have anything else to use right now, it's just super basic. The description of the Arctic peeper doesn't really make me want to eat it. It's cold and spongy, even after we cook it. It's like, how? Didn't we use heat? Okay. Man, this is a really nice view. It'd be nicer if I was looking at the twisty bridges, but legitimately, I think if I built next to the twisty bridges, I wouldn't be able to look at them because it would cause massive frame drops. So, we finally got a base. Let's do some exploring. And specifically, there's the original life pod. I've turned off all of the beacons except for the ones that I put up in the cargo rocket. Let's head over to the glow whales and see how that biome works. Because I honestly don't even know if the biome is finished. It sort of looked like they just put glow whales and stalkers in an empty void. There are a lot of things like this in the game, that these massive channels that seem like they have a purpose in the future. I'm really interested in finding out what they are. Alright, so there are a bunch of stalkers, there's the glow whales. But yeah, they're actually just kind of in a void. The bottom of this isn't textured at all. There's nothing to define this biome, they're just here. They're amazing, though. Like, this is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if YouTube's gonna be butchering it with compression because it's like so far away and vague. But yeah, this is awesome. It'd be cooler if there was plant life, like if they weren't just swimming around in an untextured wasteland. Oh, I'm going to drown. Let's not do this. I should have brought the stuff to,
30 seconds.
Oh man, that was a little bit scary. Can I dolphin dive on top of them? This is incredibly important to me. Oh, he's underwater again, isn't he? Well, this one isn't. Okay, you can't actually stand on top of them. I feel like that needs to be in the game. Yep, still just the Stalker, no real seeming variance in him. Alright, so we're gonna head back down to the bottom. There seems to be a drop-off here. We could be going to something new. I doubt we are. Because, like, if this doesn't exist, then surely the thing past it doesn't exist either, right? I'm not sure how much is left in the game. I saw so many spoiler thumbnails, like the Arctic... the ice worm Leviathan. It's like, he's probably not even really in an area. Oh, there's just a rock puncher spawned in and fall. So this is broken and fucked in so many ways, but it is really cool. This guy's just fallen, yeah? Good luck, friends. There's just a box here? Pick up deep Arctic resource. Neat. I just saw the glow whale coming. This is really cool. That one's coming through the ground. So the glow whales come up from this massive chasm. And the massive chasm is obviously, much like the rest of the biomes, totally unfinished.
You again.
What? That's the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. That's cheating.
30 seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna die. You don't need to tell me. So Nicola's down here too. I don't know if I'm gonna be exploring the glow whale area again because I feel like it's just sort of like, yeah, obviously unfinished. That was really cool though. I cannot wait to see that finished.
Oxygen.
Oh yeah, let me just swim out 600 meters to the cave roof real quick. I think I can make it in time. Oh yeah, it's spinefish. I don't know what these prawn suit... There's like the subtitles of a prawn suit radio play going down, and I don't know what's happening. I guess that's what they meant when they said broken and unfinished, because, yeah, that's one way of describing this. So, I'm gonna collect some iron, because I feel like there's very little reason for me to think that Super Seaglide has been fixed. If I want to do exploring and just, like, looking at the edge of the map, I'm going to use Super Seaglide. Let's make this happen faster. And if you don't know what Super Seaglide is, you're in for a wonderful treat. So the way Super Seaglide works is you build a base, you flood it, you deconstruct and reconstruct the hatch while it's flooded, and when you leave, you walk and swim at the same time, stacking the speeds together and going really quickly. You can see that I'm not doing that. Super Seaglide, not in the game. It's a glitch, I'm not upset that they fixed it, however, it would be really helpful to have it. So instead of doing that to explore, we're going to just carry our base with us and use that to not drown. So I need 2 more quartz, 2 more titanium, and 1 copper before I head on my way. And I also feel like I'm going to need some food, so I may as well throw a grab trap out and just let it do the work for me. Oh. Man, I did a terrible thing to that poor penguin. So, grab traps are very silly, never forget. They aren't even super effective at their main job, they're just funny. Just absolutely get fucked, nature. I was kind of hoping for more bladderfish than this, since they're sort of the one that matters. No other fish can be turned into water. It's a pretty high standard. I've already got 2 bladderfish though, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so, at this point, I have everything I need to make a mobile base. I can go anywhere, explore anything, and I'll just build a base to not drown. I would prefer to use Super Seaglide and just be fast enough that it's not a concern, but I'll take this as a close second. The question becomes, what do I need to explore? Whoa! That was a little bit broken. Or maybe it was intentional, I've got no idea. I wasn't expecting it, whatever it was. So, this episode seems a bit short to me, but at the same time, I really don't know where I'm going next. I feel like I've gone through the glow whale biome, such as it is. I've seen that amazing thing with all the glow whales swimming up from the crevasse. And I don't feel like there's anything else over there. I've seen this edge pretty thoroughly, I feel like, so maybe swim out past the mountain? That seems like the thing to do at this point, so I guess we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go do that next episode, though. For now, I'm calling it here. This has been Rather Incoherent. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that shilly channel growth nonsense. I'll see you around.